guys, welcome back to Dream Style Chaos. I'm your girlfriend Reena, and it's been a hot minute since I was in front of my DSLR without any makeup, and I have been posting a few pictures on my Instagram which I clicked at home. And yes, I use a lot of filters on my videos and my photos, and I do have a ring light which makes a world of a difference. Like this face, like this, versus without the ring light. This is how I would look without my ring light. So yeah. Ooh! Alright, yeah. So see, it makes a huge difference instantly. I do have access to things that make me look better effortlessly on camera. Do not feel overwhelmed by it is what I'm trying to come up with here. But yes, with all of that being said, a lot of you guys love my makeup because it's all fresh, glowy, dewy, and very minimalistic, if I may. So I thought, since I'm getting ready to film another YouTube video, I thought, I'll showcase how I do my makeup, not only for YouTube but also for my Instagram, because the base is pretty much the same with the same exact products. Obviously the lipstick and the eyeshadow keeps on changing, but the base, which is the basics of this tutorial, and everything is very affordable because obviously I know I'll be wearing my makeup for hardly 2 to 3 hours and I don't want to use my expensive products. Let's jump right into it. Let's go. Alright, I absolutely have zero skincare on my face, and I do not like to use my skincare before doing makeup, especially if I'm doing my makeup just for 2-3 hours. So here I'm using my Biotic Cucumber toner, which I've actually put in this spray bottle that I had spare with me. I'm just gonna give it a good shake and just spray this all over my face. This will give me that instant hydration, because this is the key for me to make sure that my makeup is not cracking. So I like to do this step about 2 to 3 times. Once I'm done with that, while it is getting still absorbed into my skin, I like to use this product, which is a game-changing product for me, and that has really made a difference not only in my makeup but with my skin without makeup as well, and that is this is the hyaluronic acid which I got from Miniso, and it is the key. And I've been using this for about a year, and this is all I've finished. Like, that's a joke, because this is the only skincare I like to use before my makeup, because it's a humectant basically, and it just absorbs all the moisture into my skin from the environment and just keeps my skin glowy and fresh. So I'm just going to really massage this and pat this into my skin. Next up, immediately I'm going to go ahead and use my Miniso Jinxin moisturizer. I have been really obsessed with it, and also this is the only moisturizer I have with me at the moment, so I'm getting the best out of it. Again, it's very hydrating. Let my skin absorb all the skincare, but while I do that, I like to take care of my really cracked lips. Like, these lips really could use some help. To fix my lips, I like to scrub my lips, and for that I use the Good Vibes lemon scrub. It's a really nice basic lemon scrub. You can absolutely do it at home as well. I'm just gonna rub this all over my lips and obviously won't be able to talk, so let's go. Alright, once I'm done with that, I also like to go ahead and prep my lips. I like to go ahead and use my NY Bay lip plumping lip balm. It does not really do any of that, but it's a nice little tingling sensation. And it's the kind of product that you have to dip your hand into, and that's why I don't like to have this around with me all the time. I like to use it on days when I know my hands are going to be clean. Apply this all over my lip. And yeah, by this time, as you can see, my skin has already absorbed all the product, and it still does have a little bit of a sticky residue towards it, which is a great point. मैं totally primer को skip कर देती हूँ. My base, I'm going to go ahead and use my Wet n Wild Photogenic foundation. It's a really great foundation, and it has everything that I need my foundation to do. However, I like to mix it with my L'Oreal Magic foundation. I think they have discontinued this, but the only reason I use this along with this is just for this shade. I like to apply my foundation first with my fingers, because it gives me a chance to blend it very evenly. I have to make sure that whatever products I'm using on my face give me the extreme coverage possible. And to get that, I like to use a foundation brush, and this is a Real Technique foundation brush that I like to use. And I'm now just going to go ahead and blend all of this foundation first with the tapping motion, and then I'm going to go in circular motion. You do not want to drag your foundation by any means. And I'm going to go ahead and use my Miss Claire concealer, and this is in the shade 02 Fair. Now it is extremely light. It's under these lightings and these setup that I like to use an extremely light concealer underneath my eyes, because that really brings out the life in my eyes. And I'm just going to go like, do you see, a little goes a long way with this. So yeah, I just like to apply the maximum on the inner corner of my eye because that's where you have the most darkening. I'm applying this concealer on my forehead, the bridge of my nose, a little bit on the cupid's bow, as well as I like to go underneath my eyebrows because right now my eyebrows are going through a trauma of their own and I'm really trying to fix them. I again like to go ahead and use my Real Techniques brush, and it's very important to look up and not down because you don't want your concealer to crease. That's one mistake I see a lot of people do, and especially with a concealer like this, which is extremely creamy, you have to be a little careful. And as you can see, I'm just going in dabbing motions, no circular, no swipes, just dab, 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 dab. Can you see it instantly brightens up my face and brings all of my features that I want to highlight a little more forward, and I just freaking love this. If I'm feeling extra, I obviously do the whole cream contour, but I honestly again do it on days when I'm putting a lot of heavy eye makeup. Otherwise, I just like to let my natural features, which is basically chubby cheeks, do their own thing. Again, these are just a little tips and tricks that I like to give you as to different ways of how you can cut down on your makeup routine and still look fabulous. Moving further, I like to set my under eyes, and it's best if you don't talk this much and then immediately do it because I'm pretty sure my under eyes are already creased. But yes, I'll be using the Wet n Wild Duo. I really love this because the yellow powder is exactly what I need. I need all the yellow in the world underneath my eyes to get it again all popping. But yes, because मैंने इतनी सारी बड़बड़ आपसे कर ही ली है, तो I'm gonna go ahead and use my beauty blender. This is from PAC, and immediately, without even wasting a second, go and powder it, and I'm gonna powder it everywhere. Again, the same on the other eye. I'm going to first get rid of any creases and then powder it. Now I'm gonna take a little more powder and I'm gonna just powder my whole face. Personally, I've never had any flashback issues with it, so I believe this is HD. Okay, I've got you guys a little more closer this time because we're gonna move on to our eyebrows. Again, I just like to first comb them through and see where they are at the moment, and I like my eyebrows to be a little darker than usual in front of camera because again, the camera with the lights and everything and with my poor skills of editing really dulls the color a lot more. I'm using my Chameleon eyebrow pencil, which I got for like 50 or like 20 bucks something, and it's a really great dupe for Miss Claire, which in itself is for like 80 or 100 rupees. So yeah, you are welcome. And I am just going to fill in my eyebrows. I just like to go ahead and blend out everything with this spoolie brush. Alright, now for my eye makeup, I really like to make it a point to keep it minimalistic, but at the same time keep it shiny and glowy enough so that my eyelids, in case if I'm looking down, left, right, kahan pe bhi, they look shiny, they catch the right amount of lighting. I have found few products that I like to use. Alright, so first I like to go ahead and use my Savannah brown eyeshadow palette. You can use literally any browns, but I like to use this light brown and just to go in my crease, and I just like go very roughly with this, and I like to take this color up to my eyebrow since this is the only color I will be using. I like to really get that blown out effect with it. Once I'm done with that, I have my magic product, if I may, and that is ta-ta-ta-ta! This is the Swiss Beauty liquid eyeshadow. I have the entire kit, and this is the number 03 that I like to use. It's a champagne color, and I just like to put one stroke over here and one stroke over here, and then I just like to blend it with my fingers. Like, oh my god, this is so pretty. While I let this dry, I also like to dry my liner. For that, again, I like to use this LA Girl liquid liner. It's a really good liner. I mean, it's pretty decent. I'm just gonna go ahead and line my eyes now. Because I'm not very great with using falsies, I like to go ahead and use my Wet n Wild Fiber Eyelash Extension. I've done an entire review video on this. I will leave it in the description. But yeah, I'm just going to go ahead because it makes a huge difference. It's now time to sculpt my face. For that, again, I'm going to go ahead with my Wet n Wild Duo. And I'm going to go ahead and use this bronzer and really go to town with my chiseling of the cheeks, if I may. Go ahead and use my Freedom Pro blush palette, and I'm going to use my peach shades. I personally feel that peach colors look really well on Indian tan skin tone. I just like to mix a few because blush looks really beautiful in camera because it picks up really well. So I like to use a lot of blush, and then I like to go ahead and again use my toner and get rid of any powderiness that is on my face. Usually I would do this before putting my mascara, but I kind of forgot doing that because I was doing it the whole tutorial way. But yeah, just be careful with your eye makeup. Now with my beauty blender, I'm just going to get rid of any powderiness. My face is slightly still damp. I like to go ahead and use my highlighter. Again, this really depends what I'm feeling the moment. Today I felt like going for this one because I'm trying to keep this as affordable as possible. And do I have to say anything anymore? Because I mean, this is doing all the talking. I think highlighter is definitely that one thing that just brings it all together and makes you look awesome. I have to take a small detailing brush and go underneath my brows because that gives it a little bit of a lift. And I also like to go in my inner corners ever so slightly. And with that, you guys, we've come to the end of today's video. This is all things I do before I start filming, and I really hope you find this video helpful. And if you're planning to click some really amazing pictures, and if you happen to have these products around you, definitely use your products in this combination and give it a shot. Trust me, you are just a combination away from getting that glowy skin. And in case if you don't have these products around you, you can always use the tips and tricks that I gave you throughout this video. Hopefully you found it helpful and you can use it with whatever products you have. But yes, if you're planning on to investing your money into new makeup, these products are definitely some of my favorites and my go-to for my Instagram glowy glamorous look, if I may. And yes, with that, you can also follow me on my social media, the links to which will be in the description and up on the screen. And yes, I upload videos twice a week, and I will see you super soon. Till then, take care. Goodbye.